Before working in live music, I had no reference point to how things would be. But even after hundreds of conversations and countless days searching the internet, I've never had someone properly demystify what it's like working in live music. With that said, here are 3 things I wish I knew before working in live music. 1, it is not easy to get full-time work. When I decided to work in music, there was no blueprint at all. I kind of just had to make everything up along the way. That's led me to doing unpaid and paid internships, part-time roles, contractor roles, and virtually everything but a full-time position. And while I understand this is how you build the needed experience, I think it's just good to emphasize it will take a long time to get exactly where you want to be. And this leads me to point number 2. All that glitters isn't gold. Although I work at a live music venue, it is work, and I'm not just attending every single show. Especially when I worked in sponsorships, sometimes one of my favorite artists would be playing about a football field's length away from me, and I would just have to be tearing down tents, doing end-of-night recaps, and just admin work. And the other side of this is you don't get to choose the artists who come through the venue, so a lot of the times you won't even like the music, and that's okay, but that does make it feel a little bit more like work. The schedule is also so random if you're working only at shows. Sometimes you work 6 shows in a week, sometimes you'll work 1 show in about a week and a half. It's very, very random, tends to just depend on the time of year, and yeah, that's just something I wish I knew beforehand. And this all leads me to my 3rd and final point. Some days, it's exactly what you'd expect it to be. There are genuinely some days where I freak out and just really understand the privilege that I have to be in these environments. Whether it's seeing Hozier play live, seeing JID play one of my favorite songs ever, seeing Jared Leto bike from like 20 feet away, or even most recently, I got to meet Kevin Abstract, leader of Brockhampton, at a show where I was able to get my girlfriend tickets. It's also such a blessing to be able to be paid to be in an environment like this. And while it is work, sometimes these shows are a fan's best day of their year. And even though a lot of the times that isn't the case for me, I still just try to hold myself to that standard and just understand the importance and just how lucky I am to be in that environment. And to the one thing you're probably wondering, a lot of the time you can stay to watch till the end of the show. Of course that depends on the job, but luckily for my past 2, if I've ever wanted to, I can. Now these are just 3 things I wanted to share about my personal time working in live music so far. And I decided that I wanted to make this for anybody who's ever wondered what it's like, whether you're trying to work in music or whether you're just curious. It really is such a special thing to work just about 100 shows at a national park, and I just feel very grateful. I just wanted to share a little bit about my experience here. So comment down below if you learned anything new. Ask me any questions if there's something you want to learn more about. I just personally wish I would have seen more information about this while I was getting into the field, and I hope I can shed some light on things that aren't as commonly known. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video.
I got so much on my plate, but you make it feel okay. Baby, I'm on my way, my shooting star from outer space.